Again, I dig that. No, I completely dig what you're saying, bro. It's just that
right, and I understand what you're saying too. I don't want to upset the balance. I'm not trying to sit here and tell you, fuck Zubamendi, he's a piece of shit, he shouldn't play, and Skelly should be the 8. We're not saying that. What we're saying is the rotation needs to happen, and with the rotation, you're gonna have to experiment to let these guys get a breather if we're trying to win. If we're not trying to win, if the only title that we're really trying to go for is the Premier League,
then sure, wasn't rotation though. BBK wasn't. I get what you're saying, but BBK wasn't alluding to rotation. BBK was alluding to he's ready to play.
That's why you said the minutes are available for him to try to get
bro. BBK is saying something different. You saying something. I completely understand what you're saying. Yeah, we should. If talking in terms of rotational policy, I completely agree to that because we already have knackered players in that midfield. Completely agree
Tony,
to that.
Remember, that's
BBK
what he said.
Was like, no, he should get into that number 8 position straight away. Like it shouldn't even be some sort of rotational policy. No, go there and play in that number 8 position.
No, that's what Tony. If you remember what he said, no. What he said was, when you asked him, should he get the number 8, you said yes, because the minutes are there for him to get to be able to give these guys breathers. He was never saying that.
Then what about Kai Havertz? Bro, we're talking about experience number 8. Okay, good. Someone who's played number 8
Havertz
in our
isn't a
team,
number 8, brother. You know
Havertz.
that. He's a 10. If anything, Havertz should be the rotation for Eze.
No. He's played that left centre mid. No, he's played that left centre mid.
And it didn't work. How many points have we dropped with him
doesn't
playing
matter.
as the
You can
left
use
eight?
a more experienced player in at that point.
I get that he's a more experienced player, but he's more of a 10.
You can use a more experienced player at that point. And Kai Havertz is a more experienced player.
But he's a more experienced player as a 10.
Kai Havertz, even if he's not the end, he doesn't have the end product that I like. It's not my typical kind of forward that I like. He still has proven that he can pop up in different positions. Even if you tuck him into that number 8 position.
But remember when we played him as an 8,
which is the position, right center mid, he could pop up from the wings. He could do anything.
Correct.
He's a versatile guy.
But again, at this point of the season, you play players in their best position because it's all about getting the results, like we all said at the beginning.
I hear you. So now someone is really telling me in this team you would rather go for a Lewis Kelly in that number 8 rather than a Kai Havertz who's fully fit.
No, because I want Kai Havertz to come in.
Who could give you lots of things?
Because I want Kai Havertz
who could give you lots of things technically in that team than Lewis Kelly.
But here's part of the problem with that. Havertz is better at a 10 than he is an 8. We saw when we first got Havertz and we tried to put him in the 8 that we dropped points because he wasn't up to the task in the midfield in that position. Havertz has gotten 2 big money moves based on the fact that he was a good number 10 in Germany. They misused him at Chelsea. They tried playing him at 10, was spotty. We brought him over here. We tried him in the 8, and it didn't work. That's why Rice got put into the 8 when we bought him, when Thomas Partey was still the number 6. He lost his spot at the 8. He should be the backup 10. Eze should be the number 10. He should be the backup 10. Odegaard, if you want to make the argument that Odegaard could be the rotationary 8 because the way he's playing fits that role better, I hear it. But Havertz is a 10. You want him closer up the pitch to the striker. That's what he's always been good at. Even
and from that number 8 position, he could still be in that number 10.
Yes, but if we're having the problems in the midfield with the defense, that's where
he moves around.
He does move, but he leaves us open defensively. Exactly with what you said.
Then you have to pick your poison. At this point, you have to pick your poison.
That's why I said
do you really
I'd rather
want to attack teams, or do you really want to sit back? If you want to be a possession-based team, then okay, good. I don't see any harm in tucking in one forward there who could roam around, the spaces, roam around the area. Maybe play just in behind Victor Gyökeres, go through the wings, go to the left, go to the right. He can do it. Aerially, he gives us that much possession aerially too. So again, it depends on how you want to look at it. Yeah. Or do you want us to be more defensive? Then maybe I can hear that defensively. Okay, good. There's no need because he'll be a -1 kind of player defensively. But again, if you play in high octane football, you don't